What's happening, everybody? Jeff Lightsy Jr. here with the Ball Sports Network. Thank you guys for the continued support. Continue to hit the like, share, subscribe, and the notification bell. Because I upload videos every single day. Now, Pat Riley, he couldn't help himself. He had to poo-poo on LeBron James and the Lakers championship by saying that they deserve an asterisk. I'm going to read the exact quote because I don't want nobody. And he tried to clear it up, and we'll get to that too. But this is what Pat Riley said in regards to the NBA Finals this year and the Lakers winning the championship and everything in the bubble and the injuries and everything. He says, this is quote from Pat Riley, quote, "They were the best team, but there's always going to be an asterisk, that caveat." Riley said, "If we had Bam and Goran was our leading scorer in the playoffs. At 100%, it could have gone 7 or whatever. But thank you for reminding me. I appreciate that, but I'm not going to look back on it. I'm going to look at all the positives. Get Goran healthy and Bam healthy and bring everybody back and add to the mix." And that was his original quote. And so everybody was pissed, especially Lakers fans, because they're like, man, you trying to, poop on our championship because we won it and you guys were hurt. The injuries happen in the NBA. Kevin Durant was hurt last year when the Toronto Raptors won the championship, and then Clay got hurt in the finals. Ain't nobody says the asterisk next to the Raptors championship. Ain't nobody says the asterisk next to Kawhi Leonard's finals MVP, but whatever. So then Riley tried to clear it up by basically saying, quote, "The asterisk is next to the Heat name, not the Lakers," Riley said in a statement. "Their title is legitimate. Our loss has an asterisk next to it. The Lakers were the better team, period." No, that's not clearing it up. Our team has an asterisk next to it. Yeah, because y'all might not have been in the finals if it was a regular, NBA playoff format. You guys playing in the bubble helped you more than it helped the Lakers, because the Lakers, guess what, were the number 1 seed in the West. Right? They were the number 1 seed in the West. They would have beat whoever in the West, right? You guys might have asterisks, yes, but it don't matter. Y'all made it to the finals. Congratulations. But guys got hurt. Avery Bradley didn't come to the bubble. Rondo missed the first 6 weeks in the bubble because he broke his thumb. That's not our, injuries happen in basketball. Injuries happen in basketball. Weird stuff happens in basketball, whether strikes, shortened seasons, injuries. This year we had the crazy thing called a coronavirus, so we had to go to a bubble. Pat Riley, this don't make sense. And Pat Riley, all of this comes down to is because LeBron James is the king, and he bested Pat Riley several years ago. Pat Riley's holding this grudge from 2014, and it's not good, man. We got to remember, Pat Riley's a very old man. Pat Riley played basketball for Adolph Rupp. Right? He was Magic Johnson's coach, right? So this is a very, very old man. And so old men don't like changing things. Old men do not like change for the most part. Old men are stuck in their ways for the most part. And when LeBron James spurned Pat Riley in the Heat back in 2014, it's super obvious. He can't let it go. He cannot let that go, and it still eats him up to this day. And that's why he's going out making statements saying the Lakers championship has an asterisk next to it. That don't even make sense. Because if we really want to say something about some, and it's because, the asterisk next to the Heat, they were the better team. Nah, they were the better team. The game went six games. The series went 6 games because 2 of the games Jimmy Butler just played. The series went 6 games because Jimmy Butler just played out of his mind. 2 games, 40-point triple-doubles, and he was completely exhausted by game 6. Exhausted. And it all worked out for LeBron James. Goran Dragic being there, Bam being there. Yeah, they're good players. But we saw when Bam played, he really was out of position. He couldn't guard anybody. He couldn't. So no, it wouldn't have made a difference to me. It wouldn't have made a difference to anybody. The Lakers still would have been overwhelming favorites in Vegas, by the sports books, by everyone who knows basketball to beat the Heat, and they still would have beat the Heat in 6 games. That's it. But the saying, there's an asterisk next to the Heat name, my bad, I meant to clear that up. That's BS, dog. Pat Riley is still upset, still angry, still jealous that LeBron James just said no thank you to the Heat in 2014 and went to Cleveland, won a championship, and then shook on Cleveland, went to LA and won another championship, because that's greatness. That's something we've never seen before, and it's something that you can't compare it to anyone else. You can't compare it to anyone else in the past, and you got to wait for a very long time for someone in the future to do something that incredible. And it kind of eats Pat Riley up a little bit. A very old man that's still stuck in his ways. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Once again, my name is Jeff Lightsy Jr. with the Ball Sports Network. I'll see you guys next time.